Let's take a look at race number 11 on Saturday at Belmont. It's the Grade 1 Manhattan Stakes. It's a mile and a quarter on turf with a purse of $750,000. But before we take a look at the field, I just want to thank all of you who viewed my Belmont Stakes video. It's the highest viewed video in the history of my channel. It is the most liked video in the history of my channel. And I want to thank all of you who viewed it and who hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Picked up some new subscribers as well. I want to welcome you to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Click on all notifications so you'll be instantly notified when my picks are posted. Let's take a look at the field. Look at the one horse, so high at 50 to 1. He is the long shot in this field, and he should be. He's got some pretty poor speed figures. And he's been losing against Allowance Company. He really doesn't belong in this race. You're getting 50 to 1 on the one horse, so high. And there's the two horse Strong Quality at 15 to 1. He should be forward in this race. Mark Cassidy started him out on dirt. And he broke his maiden at the fairgrounds. And after that, he didn't do much else. So Cassidy switched him over to turf. 2 races back. He won at Gulfstream next time out. Picked up a win at Keeneland. Perfect 2 for 2 on turf. He's going to have to improve his speed figures. In this one, and he's taking a big step up in class, getting 15 to 1 on the 2 horse Strong Quality. 5 to 1. It's Warren Point. Trained by Charlie Appleby, owned by Godolphin. His last race was actually his worst finish. It's out of 9 races. He's got 5 wins, 2 seconds, and a third. He was the favorite in the Man of War. Finished 5th. Had a pretty rough start. He's got a couple nice workouts coming into this race. He should be sharper in his second start in the U.S. Getting 5 to 1 on Warren Point. I will use the 3 horse on my tickets. Take a look at the 4 horse. Ottoman Fleet at 5 to 2. Also trained by Appleby and owned by Godolphin. Ottoman Fleet gets William Buick out of 11 races. Has 4 wins, 3 seconds, and 3 thirds. He likes this distance. Out of 4 races, 2 wins, a second, and a third. Ottoman Fleet also has some nice workouts coming into this race. I will use the 4 horse on my tickets. Take a look at the 5 horse, 12 to 1 Soldier Rising. He's an interesting horse to me, trained by Christophe Lamont, written by Jose Ortiz. Go back to last year where he raced at Belmont in July and then 2 races after that at Saratoga. He put up some really impressive speed figures in those 3 races, including finishing 3rd in the Grade 1 Sword Dancer. Last time out in the Man of War, off about a 6-month layoff, he was a closing second. Getting 12 to 1 on the 5 horse Soldier Rising. Out of 6 races, he's finishing the money 5 times at this racetrack. Out of 3 races at the distance, he has a win, second, and a third. 12 to 1, I'm going to use the 5 horse on my tickets. Take a look at the 6 horse at 8 to 1. It's the 9-year-old gelding, Red Knight. Tell you, he hasn't lost a step. Won the Grade 1 Man of War last time out. Before that, he finished 2nd in the Elkhorn by a head. Before that, won the Grade 3 race at Gulfstream. Likes this distance. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Likes the racetrack out of 11 races. He has 5 wins. Getting 8 to 1 on the 6 horse Red Knight. I will use Red Knight on my tickets. Take a look at the 7 at 12 to 1. Rock Emperor, trained by Chad Brown. This is his second offer layoff. He finished fourth last time out in Fort Marcy. Has a couple wins at this track. Here's a Grade 1 Stakes winner. Getting 12 to 1 on the 7 horse, Rock Emperor. Then is your morning line favorite, the 8 horse, Up to the Mark. At 8 to 5, he is trained by Todd Pletcher. He will be ridden by Irad Ortiz. Pletcher tried him on dirt first. He broke his mid at Saratoga on a sloppy track. Didn't do much else after that, so Pletcher switched him to turf. First try on turf, he won that race by 4, with a very nice speed figure. Next time out, won by a length and a quarter. They bumped him up in class. Grade 1 at Keeneland, where he finished 3rd. In his last race, Churchill Turf Classic, he won that race by an impressive 3 3/4. Getting 8 to 5 on the 8 horse, Up to the Mark. He is the horse to beat in this race. This is his first try at the distance, though. I will use the 8 horse on my tickets. At 20 to 1, it's the 9 horse, Ocean Atlantique. Out of 17 races on turf, he only has 2 wins. His last 2 wins is on synthetic surface. He should be forward in this race. You're getting Luis Saez at 20 to 1 on the 9 horse. Also at 20 to 1 is the 10 horse, Highest Honors. Trained by Chad Brown, you're getting 20 to 1 on the Chad Brown horse on turf. Written by Joel Rosario. He's consistently finished in the top 4. He's coming in off a 3-month layoff. Last time out, finished 4th at Gulfstream. Getting 20 to 1 on the 10 horse, Highest Honors. So these are the horses I'm going to use on my tickets. I'm using Up to the Mark, Red Knight, Warren Point, Ottoman Fleet, Soldier Rising. The horse I'm going to pick to win, Pletcher's horse is the horse to beat. Charlie Appleby is always tough in these races. I'm going to go with the horse with a little odds. Take the 8 to 1, 6 Red Knight, the 9-year-old gelding. I think I might even get better than 8 to 1 on. I'm picking Red Knight to win the Grade 1 Manhattan Stakes. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.